And we're back. Hey guys, how's it going? Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna investigate with Miles Edgeworth. Just gonna go running around. Look at me. Look at that suit run. Running in a suit. Let's examine this body. They finished photographing the body, so it should be alright to examine this area. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. What do we have here? Hey, I think I've seen one of these before. It's a police badge, detective. Oh, hey, I have the exact same thing, actually. What a coinkydink! Let's take a look inside. Mr. Buddy Faith. It would appear that our victim was a detective, just like you. Let's see here. There's blood all over the lower abdominal area. It looks like the bullet passed clean through his... It looks like the bullet passed clean through his stomach area, sir! In other words, he was shot. Yep! And until the autopsy's done, I don't think we'll know much more than that. Please have the body sent to the morgue once we're done processing the crime scene. Are you gonna be okay with keeping track of the evidence we find, sir? Of course. This is the safest way I know to keep track of it all. Alright, if you say so. I keep all the evidence I find in or with my organizer. When I want to re-examine a piece, I have but to touch the organizer button. But the organizer isn't only for evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand in it too. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often. Oh, I already did all this. I don't have to do that no more. Your files all over the floor, sir! They probably fell during the struggle between the victim and his killer. Oh, and I tried so hard to keep the place spotless while you were away. I mean, this just rendered all my time and effort I put in pointless! I don't recall ever asking you to clean my room. Well, I watered the flowers every day, just like you requested, sir. I just added cleaning to the list and as a weekend special. For about half a day every Saturday, I'd come in and clean this place until it sparkled. Does he have a life? Hey, a thingy. Examine. What have we here? Could this perhaps be the murder weapon? If so, it would mean that the killer made their escape after disposing of the gun here. I think I've seen one of these before. Care to enlighten me as to where? Oh, I know! I was issued the exact same model. I think. Detective. I don't really like guns all that much. I mean, they're really dangerous. But now that I think about it, you do see this model around the precinct a lot, sir. I don't use mine much, except in emergencies, so that's why I didn't recognize it. So it's the same type of revolver as the ones used by this precinct's detectives. I seem to have gathered a few pieces of pertinent information. Laika, you got so much commentary for this game. Got a lot to say. Now to calmly use some logic and figure out if any of them are connected to each other. Let's connect the dots. The killer's goal. Why did this happen in my office? What was the killer after? Signs of a struggle. My files are a mess, pointing to a struggle between the victim and the killer. Victim was a detective. According to his badge and ID, Buddy Faith was a precinct detective. Revolver. Found at the crime scene. It's the same model as those used by precinct detectives. I'm gonna mix these two together. That's how you do that. The revolver, the standard model used by detectives. Could it have belonged to our recently departed? Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time? Yes, sir. On it now, sir. Excuse me, pal. Let's see. What have we got here? Mr. Edgeworth, sir. This guy's wearing a gun holster. So it appears that our killer somehow managed to take the victim's gun from him. Let's see what else we can find out about this revolver. As I always say, you gotta look really carefully at each piece of evidence. You can use the scroll wheels to rotate an object. There's no such thing as a bad angle. Use the slide bar or the X and Y arrows to zoom in and get at the nitty-gritty. It looks like only one round was fired from this. Wow, so the killer killed the Vic with just one shot after wrestling the gun from him. Sounds like the guy knew how to handle a gun. Sounds like the guy knew how to handle a gun, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm not very good. I guess this is about all we're gonna find out. We should send the body to Jim! Why, oh why? How could this have happened to a guy like you? Are you alright? Don't touch me! Leave me alone! Just let me be! Sorry, but I can't do that. The investigation is still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body. The body? The body? Don't talk about him like he's just some lump of flesh! Look at him! Jim looks like he's just turned in for the night. Sure. Just in a blood-stained suit, pal. Where are my manners? Aren't you that prosecutor? Why, yes I am. I'm Jacques Portsman, prosecutor. Jim here was my partner in crime busting. I'm Miles Edgeworth, and like you, I am also a prosecutor. Detective Gumshoe, sir. So you're Miles Edgeworth. I guess this is your office. Yes, that is correct. Then it was you! You're the one who killed Jim! Hey, don't go jumping to conclusions, pal. Just calm down, okay? I will not! I know how things work around here! Hi, prosecutor's office doors all have locks built into them. And only the owner of the office has the key to his or her own office door. That is correct. However, I was not the one who killed your partner. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth has been overseas on a business trip this whole time, pal. And the key to the door was with me the entire time, okay? So the only one who could get in here was me. Ho, 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 ho. Wait, that means... I'm not sure what that means. So it was you then. You're Jim's killer. No way, pal. You got it all wrong. Everyone calm down. Mr. Portsman, correct? If you are a real prosecutor, you should know how to stay collected. The investigation has only just begun. Isn't it too early to be drawing conclusions? Alright, I get the point. You're right, my mistake. I tend to get a little too hot-headed sometimes. You sure are one cool customer though, Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard all the rumors about you. You're the great genius prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know? Anyway, let's call a truce and work together, okay? Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal? A pleasure to work with you. You guys were conducting your investigation, right? Sorry for barging in like that. Carry on, then. It's your room, after all. Thank you. I intend to. I just want a little more time to say goodbye to Jim. You there. Sir! I want you to capture this scene on film for me. My final farewell to my partner, Jim. I should probably give them some space. Alright, with that, it's time for another break. Be right back. Oh my god, sorry guys, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with this game. Yeah.